Okay, where were we at with this? We had like 10 energy tanks and 200 missiles or some yeah. We just have almost no ammunition right now. And on top of that, I don't know where I can get that third key. I do, however, need to go to that ammo station, because that would probably help out quite a bit, wouldn't it? Put it nicely, yes, it would, in fact, help out a freaking lot. So in order to do that, we're going to go this way. And who knows, maybe I'll see either the key or the obvious place where we go to use it along the way. Which actually, there was a location that wanted us to use the screw attack earlier, wasn't there? Down on this floor, so... like, yeah. That might very well be where it is. It would make a lot of sense. And again, talking about the things that make sense in this game or don't, you know. And it's always a bit of a crapshoot. Whoa, shit! We overdid it. That's better. Alright, yeah, set... Oh no, these are just inglets, right? Or is I keep almost calling them inglings because of some reason. Something's stomping around up there, and I don't know what it is offhand. I think it's an ink smasher. I don't want to deal with that. Nobody wants to deal with that. Those guys suck. Yeah, sorry, my phone still had Steam notifications from earlier today, and I was like, what the hell? I was very confused, because I couldn't read at first that one of them was PM and not AM, and I was like, when did I get something at 9 PM? And then it's not even 9 PM here yet. So that would make it even weirder. And that's really saying something. Oh. Right, we got these chuckleheads here to deal with. Ow, my eyes. Okay, so is there nothing here? Is it just a light beam that is a mechanic for a thing that we don't have yet? Clearly. Dark visor. Echo visor. Yeah, no, there's no reason for me to be out here. Never mind. Well. By the way, yeah, it's 5 jumps that you can make with the screw attack. And it can be used to hurt things. It's just that it's not really a very good combat option for most situations. Don't try to do, like, serious fighting with it, as it's just kind of a pain in the butt. Anyway, let's go back and I guess still be at a little bit of a loss as to where we should go here. As to how many locations actually have things we could use. Scene way. Yeah, the other side is staging. Okay, so there is actually some stuff we can do there. It looks like. But that is, of course, in the other world. So now we got to get back there. Fuck. I keep doing that. Wow. I think we gotta use the dark beam for another door anyway, so. Okay, fine. I mean, fair enough, but I did feel pretty stupid there for a second. Okay. So, right, to do this, I wanted to go back to the area that was at the main reactor. Just to start with. Dude, I don't care about you. Get out of here. Oh, yeah. This room always throws me off because it just looks like you can't go any further. So I'm just like, wait, did I screw this up? And it turns out, no, I didn't screw it up. It's just the game confusing me, and me in particular. Oh, really? Fine. For some reason, even when that thing's in mid-freeze, it just continues to get its attack off, I guess. Oh, hey. Alright, main research. This is the room that is analogous to staging area, I believe. So this is where we can put in a little bit of work here, I believe. And there should be a thing we can get to over there, yeah? Now, where am I compared? A little below it. Huh? What's up with this? Wall jump surface. Huh, okay. So I guess I gotta do it from further back then, right? Oh, this is weird. So I guess the thing I can say about wall jumping is don't mash. There's a rhythm to it. Which is kind of reminiscent of, like, the 2D space jump. And there's our third Dark Temple key. All right. So with that, we can go fight the boss of the region. Which sounds tough. What do you got to say? Weird thing. Shield disabled. Aerial training site. This is basically the rough equivalent of the watch station, I think. Looks the part anyway. Anyway, fuck you guys. I don't care about any of these super troopers who are cropping up. But see, now we've got these chuckle fucks here. You deal with them the way you would expect. Just feed them missiles. And then screw up trying to get into that pipe. And I ended up somewhere completely different for that. I just wanted to see what you could... Like, if you could get in that pipe. Okay. So... with this, we can at least sort of hash out, is the temple in the same location here as in everywhere else? It's in, you know, or the... press the right buttons, you fool. Sanctuary temple. It's the old key. I keep forgetting my own controls here. Alright, yeah, Hive Temple access. That's like right there. Okay, I see. Which means I gotta place what is the best entrance that rough area. Okay, yeah, we can't go that way. Whoa! Oops. And yet somehow we're here. Okay. All right, why not? Okay, use the grapples and what's our nearest portal? Okay, we can just use the one in Dynamo Works. Good. That's quite easy. Oh, no more warrioring in there. Oh well. Okay, I don't really need that much more ammo. I think I'll be set to fight the boss with what I have. So, let's come in here, save. Discord notification real quick. Still the one from my... Huh. It's weird. Oh. That's slightly irritating. I'd even reset just to get back up there, but that seems like a lot of work. Ah! Wrong side. It didn't want to let me kick in screw attack there. This really is useful in only a fairly few situations, isn't it? Oh, okay. I screwed up a little bit there. Alright, insert 3 keys, and let me have a place to stand and heal for a moment, please. There we go. I guess that counts. Unfortunately, I do have to re-up it every few seconds, don't I? Just gonna make sure that we're as full as possible before we go into this, because like this is obviously a boss. So if they're not springing it on us and it's, you know, they're making it obvious, it's got to be hard, right? Plus it's also the final boss of the region. Ooh, that's a big boy. Can we early scan it? No, it's not quite like Omega Pirate in that regard, I guess. But okay. Ah, come on, Samus. You fought Kraid before. This thing will not be too much of a problem, right? Quadraxis, what have we got going on with you? We've got 5 scans worth, apparently, on this thing. Ooh. This is going to be a beast of a fight. The armored foot joints are vulnerable to bomb and boost attacks. Well, duly noted. There's destructive matter, antimatter blasts. Ooh. Incredibly durable and well armored, but its leg and foot joints are vulnerable. Damaging these joints will eventually render it immobile. Well, don't stop the emulation, you fool. But that sounds a bit like what we need to do here is hit it in the bits when they glow, I guess. Okay, it looks like it needs a little bit more than just one super missile to do it, but that level of firepower is not necessarily hard to provide, provided we actually just, you know, get on our horse here a little bit. Ah, yes, I love the old multi shockwave thing. That's definitely good and non-threatening. It's only a little bit terrifying. Alright, remember to press shift to move the ball camera. I see the, like, the arrow pattern for the ball tracks. I kind of wonder if we're going to be able to, like, spider ball up there or something. That'd be interesting. That didn't hit, did it? Although that definitely made a sound, yeah, so... My question is, what is the thing for doing damage? What counts for it, you know? Sucking all the stuff. Oh. It's a neat graphic, though. I've never seen that before. Alright, so... Get over here. Come on. He's hiding the leg, obviously. Can I, like, shoot this thing in the face to establish dominance or something? Well, I can also just time that out, I guess. Oh, it depleted half of its health meter and it's doing a form change, so... I guess it doesn't have multiple health meters for multiple forms? Or maybe it's going to refill after this, which... What if they do both? You know, if they do that, that seems like it'd be a little confusing, but hey. Alright, so... Target, please. Alright, shielded head module. What do I have to do? Command module with the Guardian unit. Highly mobile and well armed. Impervious force shield protects it from harm. Receiving tactical data via high sonic transmissions. Okay, so you're going to require me to do some sonic visor, I see. No, Object out scanning range my ass. It's literally right there. Alright, come on. Get out of the shock zone. Does that not work? Okay, let me scan this. Hold on a sec. Fuck. It's sending out its little flunkies here to deal with me. That was probably a complete waste of a power bomb. Oops. Did that somehow not count, even though I was definitely rolling into it? Say quick, stun it. I don't even care about his little cronies right now. Well, that... I wasn't charging the super missile all the way, apparently, but I knocked it into the next phase. I see a spider ball pattern on there. I guess that's what's going to be the next phase, is going to be launch onto it using the spider ball and boost ball combo. What a terrible camera angle for that. Is that going to be the real challenge of this fight? Is the fact that the camera is just dog? Actually, I guess it would make more sense for this to be a thing where it's like you gotta time the launch, right? Okay, listen, you jerk. Oh god, we overshot that, huh? How do I even do this? Like, do I have to... I have to wait to get unstunned from this. And scan for info now? Alright, final head module, yeah. Target them with concussive blast, which is a little bit, yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's all just go into balls here. Okay, we gotta stun it first, I guess. That makes sense. Get... What the fuck? Get on the... Okay, unfortunately, it's back to being awake, so... I just hope that it will stay asleep long enough for me to actually do this properly. You jerk! I was so close, man. And then it woke up immediately because it's like, oh, well, I can tell you're about to succeed, so fuck you. Which, I mean, okay. That kind of just seems like the big statement of how Prime 2 has basically worked. And that's why we're playing it on an emulator with a different control scheme that doesn't suck. Yes. Is it coming the right... It's going the other way, isn't it? Yes, it is. Ooh. That's actually a pretty interesting fight. It has a lot to it. I wouldn't want to do that with low energy, I'll tell you that for free. Pretty involved, pretty big. Actually, really cool. Can't complain about that, about what we just dealt with. And we get ourselves our 4th beam. The Annihilator beam, yes. This is a combination of the dark and light beam, at least a little bit. It's not necessarily super overpowered, although I think it is pretty strong. It is more to the point that it drains 1 dark and 1 light ammunition per use. I guess just because they didn't want to have 3 types of beam ammunition. I don't know. Yeah, I like how it just says Annihilator. Interestingly enough, it is not a copy of the wave beam. It's just a straight shot that honestly kind of just looks like the power beam. Yeah, see, it's a lot more... Yeah, no, the light beam does the wave beam model. It's just that for some reason it has a plasma beam shot. I don't know what's up with that, but okay. It's quite odd, because for some reason I thought the Annihilator beam basically had like a wave beam attack model. I also forgot that the light beam was a little bit more wave beam looking cannon. Finish this tonight? I mean, that's highly unlikely, as there's still a fair chunk of stuff for me to pick up. So, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say it's impossible. It's just highly unlikely. Because on top of all this, I do have to go and explore for the 9 keys for the Sky Temple. And by 9 keys, I mean 8 keys, because we got one of them earlier. Plus, there are still a bunch of items I'd like to get. In theory, I could probably beat the game without most of them, but they sure would help. Oh, good lord, that is harsh. Ingstorm. Contact not recommended. You ain't kidding. Oh, no, I thought that was a... It very much looked like a thing for the ball. What the? Hmm? Alright, this leads outside to this area. We do have a thing off to the left here. Hey, you guys don't interest me very much. Sorry. Is this the... Yeah, it's just a place we came from before. It didn't look like it because of some reason. Here, let's see how much damage this does. At least get a rough idea. That didn't seem to be too impressive, actually. That's dealt with those guys. Okay. So, let's see if we can do this, this wall jump thing. That wasn't very hard, actually. It's just that after the previous one, I was expecting it to be like, I'm gonna take several tries to actually get the rhythm here, ain't I? And it turned out that I was wrong about that. So, we return to the mortal realm here and end up with a bunch of these guys being jerks again. Take care of them the traditional way of my having a lot of extra ammunition and just not wanting to mess around with any of that bullshit. So there's this puzzle here that we can do, and this, I know this kind of sucks, but we can at least give it a shot, I guess, right? Am I allowed to go in this pipe? No. And that makes a little bit more sense about the issue I was having earlier, I guess. Yo, beam ammo expansion. That would have been pretty helpful earlier if I had just actually done that part properly. I don't know how I fucked it up earlier at the end there. I don't know what caused that, but hey. Yeah, that way goes down to the pipe, and I'm stuck, aren't I? Am I stuck? I'm stuck. Until I sphere up and I get my way out of there. Well, with all that done, we should probably go and talk to the guy back at the temple grounds and see if maybe he knows anything for us, if he can tell us where to go next. If he's got any hints for any of these keys or something. Or if he knows where we can find any of the 9 missile packs we're missing, or the small handful of energy tanks we're missing. I mean, there's a couple of places where we can use the screw attack to useful effect, I think. Excuse me. Wrong side. Whoops. And watch out, I think that guy's probably about to cast his Curse of Ra or whatever the attack is. Oh, wait a second. I done goofed. I have to actually return the energy to the main temple. Right. Whoops. Sorry. It's my first day, apparently. Oh, wrong door. Suck. Oh. I just didn't see that for some... Oh, right, because it was, like, slightly embedded in the wall. See, it's weird, because I thought I remembered there was something there, and then I just... fucking forgot. I think I'd remember how to do this by now, but hey. And that's the energy returned. So... now we should be cleared to go back to the Great Temple, right? Hooray! We did it. We did it, everybody. Now it's time to begin the not very short journey back home. Oh, yeah. Forgot about these guys. Whoops. Hey. I thought I shot that thing. Apparently the game didn't think I did it well enough, that's all. Oops. Yeah, we got enough distance to do that. Good. I was a little bit unsure, actually. Alright, take that elevator. No real reason to do that. If we're being honest. But hey. Yeah, that little tunnel goes... Oh, there was a bit of a hiccup there. Slightly scary. I don't think there's anything over here of real note now, right? It does give us a different scan, though, because we destroyed the gates. That's fun. Back this way. There's nothing of real note up here, I don't think, but just in case. Oh. Alright, let's go back up to the big temple here. Talk to the guy. Tell him, hey, yeah, we did the thing. Somehow. Readjust this real quick. There we go, that's better. Alright, it'll be this way that we go. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. The Sky Temple, yeah, we sort of know about that. Sounds like a final boss. Ooh, yeah. He's got some gear for us. Heck yeah. That's right, Samus. Go stand in that laser beam. This is a good idea, I swear. Give me just a second. I'm scrolling down through a list of items so I have the stuff ready, because, listen, I don't know where shit is in this game. Kidding me? Yeah, check it out. We finally got like a silver suit this deep into the franchise. The light suit can now ride along beams of light. Interesting. Character package purchase? Through in-game currency, yeah? Surely. Anyway, what can you tell me about this thing, game? Yeah. Fully resistant to the effects of dark ether. Thank fuck. I'm so glad. Invulnerable to the effects of dark water. You can move through it without being impeded. The light suit is able to access the Luminoth energy transport system. You can ride these beams of energy between regions on ether. That is very cool. And one of these days I'll learn to stop pressing the escape button on the thing. But We can use this as a fast travel system. That's awesome. I am super happy for that. Okay, because I know there's still some shit to get in Sanctuary, so let's do that. So real quick, I want to count how many energy tanks I've got. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Just making sure I knew how deep into this I was at. And we have to leave out of here through the normal way, right? Normal way, I say, but... more of these to pick up here. Okay. So first thing we want to do here is go into the big ball. Because there's something for us to get there. Right, so we started with 2 power bombs, so we've got 5 expansions, and there are 8 in the game, I believe. Which means there's going to be 2 to get after we get this one. Which, yeah, I'll spoil what it is, I guess, because why not? Right. Bye, guys. I'm not interested in anything you have to offer me. Those guys suck. And I don't like them very much. All right. Oh, it has to be with this, right? Yeah, just go ahead and break the orb in the middle of the generator. I'm sure that that's safe. Definitely a smart thing to do and not completely deranged. Okay. Got some missile packs here, I believe, to get. Sanctuary map station. Do we have a map station here? I do not remember having... going to a map station. Okay, that's right. That's where the ammo station is in Dark World. So we can at least just pick this up on the way back. Basically, on our way out of the world here. Because we do need to step outside of Sanctuary. Because there's an item like right out there that requires the use of the light suit. I mean, I think there's still at least another item to get in Sanctuary other than the one we're about to go get. But we can kind of do these in whatever order and make sure we get them all in, you know, in those orders. You on this side? This is the other. It was this side. Okay. So yeah, we have the light suit, so we should be able to just step into the light beam and... whoop! Up we go! And we ourselves a missile pack. Yeah. Forget it. I'll get energy later. Besides, we're going to get an energy tank pretty soon, so it's fine. And head on back to the main zone here. Which I guess means that there's got to be something to get in that light beam in Dark Sanctuary. I'm going to assume that that is a sky relic, a sky temple key. There we go. And yeah, told you, energy tank. Wonderful. Let's go back into Sanctuary and go pick up that other item, and then we can fast travel to probably Agon. I'm feeling like Agon would be a good place to fast travel to. Because there's almost definitely some stuff there that I haven't gotten to yet. Man, those things do a lot of damage. Just go back to ignoring that guy. Except for the part where they won't let me. I love that they keep attacking while they're afflicted by the dark ooze. It's not even a real freeze. The elevator. Ignore the Ink Smasher. We don't care about that guy. He's just there to be annoying and to produce a music shift for some reason. Also, yeah, for some reason, since we don't take damage now from the Dark World, so that does kind of make the whole regenerating under the crystal beacons a little bit odd now, doesn't it? At least on some level. Like, it feels very unbalanced as a result. I'm not necessarily complaining or anything, it's just, huh. Alright, we get the suck again. And now where do we end up? And for that matter, what do we have access to? We just sort of end up on this cliff top here, which has a thing that looks like it should hold an item, but doesn't. Okay, scan visor. Dark visor. Echo visor. Just had to check. Ow! What the? Just like pushed us weirdly. So that's why I was all confused. Okay, so no scans. Anything hidden? There you are. Cough it up. Yeah, there's our second temple key. Excellent. So with that, the first thing we're going to do when we get back in here is we're going to go get ammo. Oh, you jerk. I guess it had to happen at least once, right? At least once. So is this just a pain beam? Let's see if it's just a pain beam. Ow. Yeah. I thought so. I just had to make sure, though. I mean, I don't know the whole mechanics of this stuff yet, so... We're going to do a couple of dumb things along the way, clearly. I ignore Mr. Scary Scary Boss music. Shit. That's unfortunate. Okay, fine, game. I'll do it the way you want me to. Even though it sucks and isn't cool. At least not compared to the alternative. Okay. 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 What else have we got here? I know where there's one other major item for us to get here in Sanctuary. And that is in the that little annihilator beam tunnel that we had. Surely I can't do anything in that ammo, right? Yeah, we're just gonna return. Actually, I'm curious about something. Does that do anything special to the crystal? Yeah, it turns into a super crystal. Draws Ing into the destructive field. Cool. That's actually kind of helpful. Anyway. Enough of that. Let's head back here. Yeah, see, this thing needs some of this action going on. And we have a thing to do here. Okay, fine, I get it. You really don't want me to deal with this, but... Hey, do you respond to power bombs? No, that's right. These need secret missiles, don't they? Yes. Okay, that's actually very easy. I just forgot about secret missiles entirely as like a real weapon. Okay. So, back to this. Target the main lock. Two, 3, 4. Yeah, see, it's a tone lock sort of thing here, where you have to press the bells in the right order. It's just like, did I beat it in one? I died to the final boss, and I decided like I will try that again at a later date. But yeah, we're pretty close to wrap up now, actually. So yeah. But I did get almost there, which, be honest, I wouldn't have gotten anywhere close if I didn't use the mod. That was quite a hard game, unsurprisingly. I also was having a bit of an issue because I was using my arcade joystick for that, and it does have a bit of a problem where, like, if you let go of the stick too hard, it will get sort of like a backlash effect, and you'll basically do an input in the opposite direction to it. It's a bit of a problem when you're using it to, like, turn around on the fly. So that was slightly unfortunate. Anyway. Yeah, let's wrap this up, and then we will, yeah. It's alright. I'd say I think I can probably do it next time. I just... As if I remember anything from... I'm really bad at memorizing new things, so... Or even old things, for that matter. Yeah, let's go find the nearest save point. I think is going to be... Shockingly, all of them have a little bit of distance between here and there. I mean, that mining plaza isn't that bad. It's just like, huh. That's further than I thought it would be. Anyway. Which direction is the save station? Oh, yeah, I'm not even in the room I'm thinking of here. But it's this way. Oh, yeah, I should be able to do this now, right? Yeah. Oh, this didn't even require the Annihilator Beam. I could have done this earlier. Huh, I would have assumed that that would have been where one of the keys was hidden, but... They might all be Dark World keys exclusively, so... It would make sense, but... Yeah, that's energy tank number 12. Number 13? Number 13, pardon me. It's a good thing that Samus has a stomach of steel, apparently, because, ooh boy. Doing all those crazy flips when you gotta get anywhere? Ugh. Anyway, let's not think about that, folks. That's it for tonight's stream. Let's see if we can finish this game tomorrow. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?